Hi you guys, and welcome to Bookmas day 9, maybe? Day 10? Day 11? Day something? Who knows? I've lost count. So today I'm here to bring you guys the books that I am most excited about in 2018. And some of these do not have covers and none of them have physical copies, so I'm not really sure what you guys are supposed to be looking at in this video. I don't know. Me, maybe? Does anyone even, I don't know. But, so without further ado, I'm going to open up my Goodreads and tell you guys the books that I am most excited for in 2018. So the first one does not have a cover yet, and it does not also, and neither does it have a publication date. Just sometime in 2018 is when this one is going to be published, and that is the Cerulean by Amy Ewing. And this book is about a utopian society where everyone has 3 mothers, and every 100 years a girl is selected to be abandoned on the planet below them. I guess they live in space. As a sacrifice to something. There isn't a lot of details. This one is basically just on my TBR because Amy Ewing is an amazing author, and this book does not have a lot of details yet as to, but I am excited because, it's a fantasy, it's Amy Ewing. What more does the one need to know? Alright, so the next book that I'm really excited to read comes out February 6th in 2018, and it is called The Bells, and it was written by Dionelle Clayton, and it is called The Bells. I don't know if I said that. And this is about a society where they live in Orleans, and there is the Bells, who are they control beauty, and beauty is a commodity that everyone wants, and so they are very powerful, and they have these special powers, and so the queen wants to use this one bell to save her daughter, but that's against the rules, that's a no-no, and so it's about her decision as to whether or not she's going to save the princess or let her die, and what will happen to their world if she does decide to save the princess. So it's a fantasy, it's a young adult book. I'm really super excited for it. I hope that you guys are excited for it too, because it sounds absolutely amazing, and it comes out on February 6th. The next book that I have also comes out on February 6th, and that is The Queen's Rising by Rebecca Ross. This book follows a girl who has had trouble finding her passion in life, and there are 5 passions that people are drawn to, and she had trouble finding hers, and now she needs a patron because she's found her passion, and her patron, it seems, has dark intentions to overthrow the monarchy, and she must decide who will be queen. And it is again a fantasy, and I am super excited for it. I think that this is also a debut novel. Yes, this is a debut novel by Rebecca Ross, and so I'm really excited to see where this one will go. The next book that I have is Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston, and I actually just finished up Geekerella, so I'm really excited for this one because I really want to read another Ashley Poston book. And this book is set in space. It follows a girl as she tries to save her spaceship, which is very rare, and there's only one part left for it in the universe, and she has to find it, but she gets dragged into this plot, and there's bad things are gonna happen, and you know, the usual plot for a YA novel, but I think that it sounds really original, and I'm excited to read it. It comes out February 27th, and it is a science fiction novel, the first one on this list that is not a fantasy. The next book that I have is the 3rd book in its series that I have been waiting a very long time for this one to come out, and that is Unraveled, and it is the 3rd book in the Perfected series by Kate Jarvik Birch, and this series is a dystopia science fiction, and it follows a society where girls are bred as pets for very wealthy clients, and this book picks up where book 2 has left off, I believe. I'm hoping that's where it picks up, so I don't know if that's actually accurate or not, but I'm hoping that's where it picks up. That's just me imposing my hopes and dreams upon this video. And it's the conclusion, and I'm super excited because the last book came out in, when did the last book came out? Tarnished came out in 2015, so we've been waiting a long time for this book, and I'm super excited, and that's kind of it. So the next one, and we're back to fantasy, is Dreamer by L.E. Delano, and it comes out April 10th, and it is the sequel to Traveler, which you guys have seen a lot of on my channel recently, and this book picks up, I believe, right again where the first book left off, but it may, I think, be a little bit of time in between, but it's pretty close. It follows the same characters, and I can't really tell you guys too much about what it's about without spoiling the first book, but it does have more of the reality jumping, time travel sort of elements of the first one, I do know that. And it should be pretty good. We're gonna see and find out. I gave Traveler 5 stars, you guys know, so I'm excited for this one. Next one that I'm really excited for is Heart of Thorns by Bree Barton. It is a debut novel and it comes out in July 2018. This book follows a girl who hunts these magical women who killed her mother, and then she finds out that she's actually supposed to be married to the prince, and the prince and her wedding to the prince goes disastrously wrong, and she finds out that she's actually one of the women that she's spent her life hunting and killing, and that she actually does have that magic. And so now she has to decide what she's going to do with her life and how this alters her plans. This is another fantasy, another young adult, and I'm super excited for it, and I hope that you guys are too. The next book that I'm really super excited for does not come out until October, unfortunately, and that is The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, and this one follows Felicity from A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. This is by Mackenzie Lee, and I'm just really excited. There is not much of a synopsis yet, other than that it is a sequel to The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, but I'm still really excited because I think Mackenzie Lee is a great author. I love her historical work, and there aren't a lot of like historical fiction authors that I would just immediately put on my TBR, but I did really love A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and so this one has just immediately gone on my TBR even though there's no synopsis, no cover, no nothing. I just really want to read it, and those are the books that I'm super excited for in 2018. Let me know what you are excited for in 2018 down in the comments down below. If you guys are new here, I'm putting out videos every day until the end of December, so you might want to hit that subscribe button so you get notified of all the craziness going on over here with Bookmas. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!